What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and for today's video I figured I would do another video of something that got some pretty good reception last time, which was a pantry clean out. I got at least one comment requesting more of these, and I figured that since I like making this kind of content anyway, and it helps me kind of notice and remember some of the ingredients that usually go unnoticed and unremembered in my pantry, that I would do it. It's a win-win-win making this kind of content. And so without further ado, here is another pantry clean out video for you to enjoy. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. Alright, so here's some of the ingredients I'm going to be using. Now what I'm making here is a spinach dip. But I only have this much spinach, and I'm probably going to need more. So I have, well, this is also spinach. I might need to use a little bit of this kale. We're going to see if it works. This is me testing for you. I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just a leafy green, right? But this is all frozen spinach and kale. I have some cashews that I need to use up. These are great for like cream sauces, by the way. Cream sauces, dips like the one I'm making right now. If you were to get into vegan cheese making, there's some things that you can do with cashews there. Very useful, but they've been in my closet for a while and I would like to use them up. So I'm going to see if I can use them up today. And I also have some tofu that I need to use up. This one was opened. Here's a new one. I'm going to try to use both of them. Among some other ingredients that I'll need to add along the way. So step one is going to be to soak these cashews. Now, the recipe that I'm going to include in the description says you need to soak them overnight, but a hack that I like to use is to put boiling water on them, and that makes them soak faster. So if you're a little short on time, that's something you can do. It's something I do, and it works just fine, so. You know what? I'm just going to dump the recipe. This is a double recipe I'm making. But we did it, guys! We used them up! And I'm also going to use up this garlic, probably, which is pretty cool. I wasn't even planning on that. Alright, so this is what I've been doing. I've been steaming my greens for 3 minutes in the microwave. And then draining them like so. I'm going to squeeze as much water as I can out of them before I add them to my pan. But this is what they look like. It's nothing great. It's just greens steamed. But I'm going to squeeze as much water as I can out of them. And then we're going to get cooking. Also, these have been soaking for about 20 minutes in the boiling water. And I'm going to go ahead and drain these now. Okay, so this is going to go in here. Oop, a little mess. It's alright. It's part of cooking. I'm just going to take some of these cashews and do this. I'm going to put half in the first batch and half in the second batch. Then I'm going to do a sploosh of vinegar. And then a 1/4 cup of this, which I'm just going to eyeball. Okay, so we're just going to do this a second time, and then I'm going to take you over to the stove to show you how it all comes together. That is delicious as always. Now, obviously, I would recommend making this with just spinach. The kale is a little different, texture-wise. It came out great, though. It's delicious as always. This is a classic recipe that I love and that I make all the time. So I would highly recommend this recipe. I'm gonna leave it in the description. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so for recipe number 2, I have some open boxes of pasta from my closet. They're both less than half full. One is gemelli, one is ditalini. By the way, ditalini is really great in, what is it called, pasta fazool? That one's great. Use it in that. But I'm not using it in that today. Do you want to know why? Because I want to use it up. So I have these 2 boxes of pasta, and then I have some ingredients from a recipe that I made for my website, by the way. If you didn't know, I have a website. I'm going to put it right here so that you can go visit it if you would like to. There's vegan recipes, vegan tips, all sorts of good stuff is over there. So go over there if you want to. No pressure. But yeah, I have some ingredients left over from a recipe that I was testing, and I want to use them up. So I'm going to show you how to make lemon ricotta pasta. This is probably going to be more of a half recipe than like the full recipe. The full recipe is on my website. I'm going to put it in the description also if you want it. I'm using it with this instead of my vegan ricotta recipe because I have this in my cupboard or fridge or whatever it is. And so I'm just going to boil this pasta, and it basically throws itself together. Okay, so I have drained our pasta. Now I'm going to add in this lemon juice and zest and this garlic and let it cook for a few minutes before I add everything else. Maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I have this ricotta. In we go. I also have this cheese that's like only got like a cup left in it. It's left over from the recipe testing as well. I'm just going to go ahead and add that too. And then that'll also be gone, which is great. But let's give it a try. Oh shit, yeah. You really get that burst of lemon. The garlic is in the background there somewhere. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, I did a stupid and forgot to salt and pepper this. Don't be like me, guys, okay? Don't be stupid like me. Okay. End scene. Much better. The power of salt and pepper, guys. It's there. I don't really have much else to say. This is great. Oh, so that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the comments I've been getting. I appreciate the love. And I hope that I can give it back to you in the form of content that you enjoy. So, yeah. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to. No pressure, of course, just throwing it out there, and I will see you in the next one.